Good Night Gorilla by Peggy Rathman. See the gorilla? Hey, I've got some little gorillas that I like to play with while I'm reading this book. It's kind of cool. Sometimes I play like the gorillas are listening in too. This gorilla wonders about what this guy is holding. I think he's holding, let's get our magnifying glass out. He's holding a key. And he's got his hand up to his lips. I wonder what he's thinking. And this looks like a zookeeper with a flashlight. Okay, let's start reading the book. Get out of the way, gorillas. Here we go. Look at the picture. The zookeeper is walking. He's walking away from the gorilla's cage. And he says, "Good night, gorilla." And what's the gorilla doing? Let's take our magnifying glass. Oh, he's reaching for the zookeeper's keys. But before we turn the page, let's see what else is in the picture. I see. Do you see it? It's a little tiny mouse. Maybe it's hard to see. One of our gorillas is going to walk up and look at it. He sees it right there. There it is. It's a little tiny mouse, and the mouse is holding, it's hard to see, but the mouse is holding a balloon. Do you see the pink balloon? The gorilla's looking at it. What else is in the picture? There's a bicycle. There is a little toy monkey. And if you look really closely, you'll see a book. This is a book that the gorilla's been looking at. Okay, let's take this gorilla out of the way and turn the page. And now we see that the gorilla is, look, can you see this page? He's climbing out of the cage with his keys. And there's the little mouse that had the balloon. He's got a banana on a string. I guess he wants to take food with him. Can you see that? A little tiny mouse. And they're climbing out of the cage. He's got a banana with him. As a matter of fact, look. There's the mouse. He's carrying his banana. And the gorilla is sneaking out after the zookeeper. And the zookeeper's got his flashlight. Is there anything else you see in this picture? Yes, there's the pink balloon floating away. And look, way up in the sky, there's a moon. Okay, let's turn the page. What do we see in this picture? I see they're going past the elephant's cage. And look, down at the bottom, there's that little mouse again. He's carrying his banana. And the elephant is in his cage, and the elephant has a little tiny elephant toy that he plays with. Maybe he has to have that to go to sleep. And what else? What else does the elephant have? He's got a ball, and it's got elephants on it. Okay, so we see the elephant in the cage, and we see peanuts. The elephant's been eating peanuts. They're all on the ground. And the gorilla looks at him. Why do you think the gorilla's looking at him? The gorilla looks at that elephant and he thinks, And the zookeeper, what does he say? He says, "Good night, elephant." But the monkey's thinking about something. He's got those keys in his hand. See the keys? I wonder what he's thinking. There's a lock on the elephant's cage. Do you think he's going to unlock it? Let's see. Let's turn the page. Yes. Yes, look. The elephant follows. See the elephant? There at the bottom is a little tiny mouse. You see the mouse with the banana? He's dragging it. And the elephant's following. So that means the gorilla let the elephant out of the cage. And now the zookeeper says, what does he say? He looks at the lion and he says, "Good night, lion." The lion's holding his bone. He's licking on it. And what's the gorilla doing? Look. He's putting the key in the key holder. If I had my toy gorilla, I could play like I was opening the cage too. Click, click. We're going to open the door. And then what happens? Oh, the zookeeper says, "Good night, hyena. Good night, giraffe." But what is happening here? Well, first of all, the little mouse is following with his banana. The giraffe is stepping out of his cage because the gorilla's got a key, and he unlocked the door for the giraffe. And look, the giraffe has a little toy giraffe in his cage. And what's happening? The elephant is following. And he told the hyena good night. But look, the hyena's cage is open because the key's in the door. And the lion is following. Let's turn the page and see what's on the next page. Look, we've got all these animals following along. And the zookeeper looks down. He looks down at the little armadillo and he says, "Good night, armadillo." He's got his flashlight. And if you look closely, you'll see the armadillo's got toys in his cage. He's got a little teddy bear. He's got a bottle. Maybe he's a baby armadillo. You think? And there's our gorilla. And the gorilla has the key in his hand. And who all has gotten out of their cages? What do you see? I see an elephant, a giraffe, a hyena, a lion, and look who is coming up at the last. It's the mouse. And the mouse is carrying his banana, and look what's up in the sky. Do you see that? What is it? It's a moon. Okay, time to turn the page and see what's next. Well, can you see what's happening? First of all, I see a little bitty piece of the moon way back in the distance, and I see just a little bitty dot. It's the balloon that we saw earlier. It went way up in the sky and it got away. But here comes from the zoo. Who's coming? We got the baby armadillo. We got the giraffe, the hyena, the lion, the elephant. Here comes the gorilla. Look who's leading. Who's going first? It's our little mouse. He's following the zookeeper into his house, up the steps, and he's still dragging his banana. What else do we see? We see a street light. It's nighttime, and other houses with street lights, little tiny street lights. Now it's time to turn the page. Oh, what's happening? They're coming in the house. The zookeeper's in his house, but who else is in the house? The armadillo, the mouse with the banana, the giraffe. I wonder where the gorilla is. I think he's at the first of the line, don't you? I'm going to let one of my toy gorillas look around in the house for a little bit. He sees pictures on the walls. And there's the hyena. There's the lion. I think they're going into the zookeeper's bedroom. Let's see. Oh, look. It's time for bed. What's happening? Well, the zookeeper, he's taken off his shoes. His wife is in bed asleep. He's got his flashlight turned out.